I often say that there's only 4 things that are holding you back as a human being. Only 4. There's not 25, there's 4 that are the core. 1 is if your vision and goal is bigger than your self-image. Okay? So if you don't feel you deserve it, you can have this vision and goal and be excited about it, motivated about it. You will not do what it takes to achieve. 1. 2, if you have limiting beliefs. If you have a vision and goal, but you have a limiting belief that you're too young, too old, whatever the case is, your limiting beliefs will drive your behavior. 3, fear. Fear of being embarrassed, ashamed, ridiculed, or judged. Fear of failure, fear of disappointment. And we'll talk about disappointment in a moment, or fear of succeeding and failing again. Disappointment. And then the 4th one, by the way, is you're lacking the knowledge and skill required. So that actually sets up a self-doubt trigger, which activates the Frankenstein brain, which causes you to lose motivation. But most people prefer to master disappointment and comfort zones instead of mastering change. Wow. So if I master disappointment, I know what I got. I just have to deal with, well, okay, this is what I got. And if I master my comfort zone, then at least this is the devil I know.
Yes.
Versus mastering change, and we know what's going on in our brain. We know what's happening neurologically, biologically, emotionally, physically, and all of that is a skill. It's just a skill. So why not just master change? Why not become an adaptationist right now in the time that you need it the most in the world? Because if you don't, then you're just going to keep repeating the same patterns that are going to get reinforced, and it makes it harder in 3 months, 6 months, and 6 years. So master change now and make that one of your core competencies, and then you master your life.
We think about what is a limiting belief. Like from a neuroscience perspective, when a neuroanatomist looks in your brain, right, they can't see, oh, here's the limiting belief pattern between here and here. But we do know that a limiting belief is nothing more than a neural network, a pattern in the brain. The marbles connected, right? And if they've connected and have been reinforced often enough and strongly enough, they become part of something known as the default mode network. We just default to that belief. Why? Because we have enough references to say this is true. This limiting belief that I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm too young, I'm too old, I'm too Asian or Caucasian. Somehow we have information and experiences that says this is real. So
we're operating from that automatically.
We're operating from that automatically. But what does that really mean? What it means is not only does it affect what we do or don't do, but it affects the lens by which we're seeing the world. We only see the world through the lens of our empowering beliefs or disempowering beliefs.
Yes.
So imagine if you had a lens, whether it's on your camera or on your glasses, and all of a sudden you put a coating on it to take out all the blue light. You're not going to see the world the same.
Yep.
All the blue light is gone. Well, limiting beliefs or empowering positive beliefs do the exact same thing. If you think about a radio, and a radio is a good example. If you were on 98.5, let's say there's rock and roll on that station. At 98.9, there might be classical music. At 99.1, there might be big band, okay, music. So I do agree that when you get aligned mentally and tune in to what it is that you want, you're in resonance with that energy field. And there's millions of frequencies, okay, all around us. So the first thing is, yes, get totally cleared, get totally on the station of what you want to achieve. That's step 1. If you're here and there and here and there, then you're on a variety of different stations. And I totally believe that our brain emits a frequency based on our predominant thoughts and emotions, and it also is in a receptive state when you're practicing certain spiritual practices, or you're on that frequency and you're on that channel. So I do believe in that. That's called being in a resonance. But I do not believe for 1 second that while we're sitting here in this hotel room, okay, at the Encore Hotel, somebody's going to knock on the door and say, John, Nick, you guys just won $1 billion because we are in resonance. No, we have to participate in the process and do something to help create that.